Do you have a tree yet?
Not yet, but I'm gonna get one.
I love holidays.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put green and yellow Christmas lights on my lime and lemon trees.
Like a very California Christmas, and then send pictures of it to your friends in Boston and be like, sorry, it's snowing ugly.
Yes, don't get frostbite, bitch.
To your grandma. Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel.
And I'm Katya.
And we are two queens who like to watch.
Ho, 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 that's exactly right.
And today we are watching the brand new Lindsay Lohan holiday film, Falling for Christmas.
It is a return to form. The diva is back.
When she gets on stage with her beautiful face and her great comedic timing, she does bring it.
Mama, that's Lindsay Lohan. She doesn't need an introduction.
We're gonna talk about everything in the film, so we're gonna ruin it for you, but maybe even inspire you to go watch it.
If you had to take a guess as to how many cinematic tropes we're gonna see in this film.
We're looking for a busy businesswoman who's reluctant to celebrate Christmas. We're looking for, oh, this part of town's being bought out. There's gonna be a shopping mall here next year.
Yeah, I think there might be a Christmas miracle and it may or may not involve love.
I'm ready to fall for Christmas. Roll the tapes.
Let's fall.
Hi, Trixie and Katya. It's Lindsay. You both look so fabulous. I just saw you reacted to Mean Girls, and I'm so excited you're now watching my new holiday film, Falling for Christmas.
Fierce.
Who doesn't love a cozy Christmas? Enjoy and happy holidays.
Work! I'm gonna stop it right there. Who doesn't love a gorgeous ginger woman
She's beautiful.
with a seductive husky voice?
Lindsay, I'm a huge supporter, and I couldn't be more happy to see you in this movie. It's gonna make it really hard to make fun of this movie, but not impossible.
Oh, no. We're gonna tear this movie apart. So we meet Sierra Belmont, an ultra-rich, mega, wealthy one-percenter.
When people look at me, all they see is the spoiled daughter of Beauregard Belmont, the hotel magnate.
Caviar, lady.
And having your name on a motel isn't as easy as it sounds.
No.
We also meet Tad, her social media influencer boyfriend.
Who's named Tad, by the way?
Well, it's short for
Thaddeus?
Taddington.
Taddington Bay. Oh, yeah.
Trending down. Time for a selfie and a limo.
Okay, stop.
No. People don't talk like this. People don't do this.
This is the
Even
issue.
the most obnoxious influencers who are really devoted 24/7 to they don't talk like this.
This is like a boomer sat down to write about things I don't like about the kids and their phones.
Oh my God.
Yeah, who takes selfies? Gross.
I don't know. Oh, we have, sorry, our socials were down.
My socials were down.
Yeah. Jake's North Star Lodge is in financial trouble, so Jake asks Sierra's dad to help save his small ski resort. He bumps into Sierra on his way out, and guess what happens when you bump into someone beautiful?
Romance.
Love, exactly. Or a lawsuit.
I'm wearing Valignagi. Oh my God! My Valignagi!
My Valignagi.
The Valignagi!
Is he a gay F word?
He's taking loads at the Abbey.
But this local yokel just body slammed my girlfriend and
This local yokel just body slammed
This
my
is
girlfriend.
given like John Early does Sesame Street on acid so far. It is wacky. We're crossing the Tropensee Bridge to get into Trope Town to observe a few cliches. He's the Meg Ryan in this whole situation where she's got the little independent bookstore. And
Yes.
then Barnes & Noble's coming to bulldoze it.
No, Fox Books.
Oh, Box Books, right.
Dad, the Christmas wish tree. Remember? Mom took us every year.
He's gonna have a wife that's dead. The wife's dead, precocious child.
What we need is a miracle.
He really needs a miracle.
Christmas is the time for miracles.
Little Miss Sunshine can't get enough of life.
Settled child.
Yeah. Poor old single dad's overwhelmed with all his debt. He's got beautiful hair, but not a damn dime in the bank.
He's definitely hot.
Oh, sure.
Listen, this is the angle that his wife gave him, and he's like, I just haven't been in the spirit since she died.
I like to open a drawer that's empty and just smile at it.
Oh, I haven't seen this in a while.
Your mother gave me that.
Oh,
You gotta have a dead parent.
gotta have a dead parent.
Gotta have
And
a
she
dead parent.
tragically died in a Christmas-related incident.
Yes.
Trampled by a Clydesdale at the tree farm.
Yeah.
See, we do this in acting. Uta Hagen talks about it.
Yeah.
You give an object meaning.
Okay.
And this to her means her mother.
Got it. Tad takes Sierra up the mountain for some selfies.
Now it is called Falling for Christmas, and she's going up a mountain.
What a bright time, it's the right time.
Work! Lindsay's gonna sing Jingle Bell Rock. It is kind of her anthem at this point.
Yes.
Jingle bell time.
Work, bitch.
I want to look sporty, but not like I'm sweating.
Oh, she looks incredible. She looks like one of the housewives in Salt Lake City.
She looks like what I was shopping for to do Aspen Gay Ski Week.
If only you had that outfit.
That's the diva. That's the doll.
Lindsay and I are probably the same size.
You'd be swimming in that, honey. You'd have to take it in.
We should do our own ski week there. Would you guys come to the Trixie and Katya ski week? Comment below.
It's very expensive. Skiing is very dangerous.
Well,
Undangerous. Is he gonna propose to her? Oh my God, she's gonna fly off the cliff.
Alejandra and the little girl are making a wish on the Christmas tree.
Then we see a man in a white beard. Who could it be?
Veneers. Santa's
Mama.
big veneers.
Whoa!
Very good.
Oh, that was so
It's a little
scary.
creepy.
Floodlights.
That was a bearskin condom.
Looks like the weather's changing.
It looks like the weather's changing.
That's scary, actually.
Death becomes her.
Drink the potion.
Straight to hell.
That's how we party in Mykonos.
Hey, hang tight, guys.
Play it cool. If you look to your right, there's a store mannequin from the Deb. Should we stop for that woman? Did she buy a ticket? She's not riding a sleigh. Let me tell you about the time I found a dead body.
I can't take another
He
dead
is
body. Not at
hot.
Christmas. Mary, you are crazy.
I have a type. She's lucky.
Why?
Knocked out in the cold, you could freeze to death. It's just a movie.
Okay, thank God I was so worried. Poor little Sierra has a brain injury. And now, you guessed it, can't remember a thing because she's got amnesia.
Physically, she's all right. Minor concussion.
Personality-wise,
Personality-wise,
she's a bitch.
She says she's
Girl, if we were medical professionals, yeah, physically she's fine.
Fine, but honey, we can't do nothing about that personality.
He is hot.
He is not unfuckable.
If you're gay and you're a pig like me, he's hot. Him in this hat with the flannel.
Yeah, you want him to shoot you with a rifle.
Absolutely. I want him to come up behind me and take the gun and go, quit holding like a queer. Ooh, that just like, ooh.
I know who I am. My name is.
Frederica Bimmel.
My name is.
George Glass. Amnesia's really common in film and TV.
I know.
Very rare in real life.
Strange. Yeah, it never quite happens in real life. What is that bandage?
It's chic.
Well, when you have amnesia, your whole head has to get bandaged.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, my amnesia. This is some like Acme I was surprised to look like there were birds circling her head.
Yeah.
I have a place.
Because she's such a bitch and difficult to deal with, the clinic says you can just go home with Jake.
Girl, I go home with him.
Annie Wilkes.
Oh, it's also giving misery. Paul Sheldon.
Yeah. I'll take him back to safety.
I'm not about to follow him to some murder cabin in the woods.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess it's slightly better that he's not a stranger.
I do believe the law still exists. Though.
Of course. Do you know how much my mind was blown when I learned that Parent Trap was one person?
I felt the same way about Mary-Kate and Ashley.
My mind.
But they're two people.
Oh, it's reversed though because they played one person.
I know. It's so weird.
So
It's
weird.
like Freaky Friday.
Tad wanders to a fishing cabin and meets Ralph. Ice fishing sucks. They really go sit in a tiny little hut and they stare at a hole.
Yeah, if it's anything like it is in Grumpy Old Men, that is insane. What is he doing, gay Frankenstein?
You're beautiful.
Looks like a go-go boy talking to a bartender at the Eagle.
This is the gayest man I've ever seen in my life.
He's very gay.
Yeah.
Good for him.
They would definitely get together. Ralph would dick his little F-word ass down.
Ralph would have him in a cage in 2 seconds.
You ain't gonna come until I tell you.
So Alejandra and the little girl welcome Sierra to the lodge. Oh, maybe she wished for a
A redheaded woman with amnesia to come stay and learn lots of lessons.
I wish the star of Freaky Friday would walk into my living room.
Yeah.
Sierra has a small scare with some local wildlife. Work. Could be worse. Just belt it.
Mama, when you got hair
Diva,
like
belt
that, just belt it.
Just belt it, honey.
You could have it.
The hair is incredible. For a woman who doesn't remember who she is,
Yeah,
it's a raccoon.
love it.
It's a raccoon.
There was a wild hairy beast out there!
They look out the window and it's you,
Yeah, like,
shaving your
hey, honey.
I'll be like, I think there's something in the bed too.
Yeah.
I think there's a wild.
You know,
Yeah. Oh my God, there was a bear outside, and I just had to take all my clothes off because they make me so f***ing horny.
He's hot. He's hot. I will say city people are funny. They think every animal is out to get them.
Yeah.
If it's not a Pomeranian or a house cat, it is a murderous creature. So Tad and Ralph are on foot trying to get through the pass.
This sounds like a perfect opportunity to get to know one another and fall in love.
I got you, buddy.
He's gonna take all his clothes off and use his body temperature to warm him up. And now I'm just gonna put this grin on you.
Open up your ass. This is called the Punisher. He winked.
I got big feet.
I got big feet. You know, they know exactly what they're doing down here at Falling for Christmas.
Yes, they do. Merry Christmas.
Who are you?
Sierra can't remember her name, so she goes by Sarah. Okay. You know what it gives? But your name is Muriel.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah, our rich bitch, doesn't know how to do anything, so she's challenged by even the most basic tasks.
I can make you some eggs.
The way I would love to come up to this bar, get hot toddy apple ciders with a really low-cut shirt on, and both of my boobs out.
Underbust top.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's your sign?
What's your sign?
Oh my God, that's so interesting.
Oh, please. I'm perfectly capable of making my own breakfast.
Egg?
Actually, not for a couple weeks. Burp. Burp, burp.
The doctor did say that if I did normal things, my memory might come back.
By the way, I can make fun of how it's all tropes. Watch me be stunned. This is normal things. Labor.
Oh my God.
What a klutz.
Whiz. Oh, I'm all thumbs, guys. Mama, what does she think that is?
Wait, what is it stuck
Does she
on?
think it's a portal? When water is gushing out of a thing, especially a toilet, I'm screaming with my mouth open and not moving away. They're all going to town for the tree lighting, and Sierra is hoping that somebody will recognize her.
They're gonna have another run-in with the man in the white beard, and he's a little like the Dolly Parton angle. Remember her
Is-
floating in that living room?
I sure the do.
So crazy.
Look at this.
Very triggering for her.
You okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just saw Santa's teeth in the reflection and scared the out of me. I know a lot about Santa Claus. I've had a lot of older men climb down my chimney, and let me tell you, it's fresh every year. It's tough to become Santa Claus because you gotta put on weight, and you gotta age, which, in Hollywood, are you kidding me? I also was transformed into Santa once, and it was hours of prosthetics in the chair. And you know what? Santa got horny.
Oh my God.
Santa got horny later that night.
Did you have some nice boy sit on your lap?
If you're good or bad, Santa's gonna know.
3 days into captivity, Sarah flirts with Jake. She's a whiz at making breakfast. She can ski. How many tropes do you think we're gonna find here?
2?
Boner for men making breakfast in the morning?
No, because if they're in my house.
No, what if you slept with the trade and then you woke up and you're like, oh, another one left me.
Oh, he must
And
be
then you
gone.
go to the bath, you go to and then they're naked and they're like, sunny side up? And you're like, I don't even have eggs. And where'd you get a stove?
3.
She's changing.
She's Rachel Ray. She's Martha Stewart. That girl is always smiling.
That little girl's like, you know what happened to the last woman who got close to my father?
Yeah, Megan.
You ever done that?
I have.
It's so hard. So much harder than it looks. Mine looked like Frosty the Snowman jizzed on a bunch of graham crackers.
Yeah.
It looked so bad. Oh! Okay, he's mad though. He's pelting him so
I know.
hard.
Death race.
This looks fun. You can't die on that hill.
You could die on any hill. Sarah is learning about the long storied legacy of the North Star Lodge. Oh, and of course, we're gonna learn about that angel in the drawer from the top of the film.
I would love for them to pull out the angel, and maybe he did like DMT or something, and he pulls out the angel, and the angel goes, "Hey, who's the wise guy?" I would love for that to happen, like some kind of cartoony voice like that.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on?
Are you snooping in my drawer?
Are you touching my f***ing angel?
He's like, thank God she didn't open the next drawer.
Carla and I bought it together, and then she got sick.
She got sick of me,
Yeah.
and she moved to Tucson.
Yeah.
So Sarah's learning how in trouble the North Star Lodge is, and if only there was some way she could help.
It'll be fierce if she remembers she's rich, but she's like, yeah, but I don't do handouts.
I wonder what's gonna happen when she inevitably like remembers who she is.
I hope she snaps back to a rich bitch and just leaves town.
No, she's gonna snap out of it, and then she's gonna go back to her life, and she's not gonna like it as much, and at the last second, she's gonna run to his.
Overboard.
Yeah.
We are standing under the mistletoe.
Yes, we are.
So she ends up under the mistletoe with Jake, which means you are legally obligated to get your ate.
Yeah.
What if you went to Judge Judy and you filed whatever against someone who wouldn't eat your under the mistletoe? What do you think she would say?
I think she would side with me.
Yeah, be like, how long were you standing there? And were you aware of the mistletoe?
Yeah. Does the defendant know about how he wanted to be eaten?
And was your in an edible state, ma'am? I think you need to eat her right now.
Right here on TV.
Yeah.
Bailiff, open her legs.
You know, maybe we shouldn't do this. I mean, what if you're with somebody?
Good point.
Oh, wow. So this is like
It's not overboard.
anti-rape overboard. Underboard.
Underboard.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Lindsay was like, if we're gonna do this,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
I need a choir of children holding candle lights over here.
Yeah, this is going to be a Christian music video.
Yes.
Tad and Ralph are still trying to rough it back to town, but they've gotten lost and they fell in love.
Time for some tasty beans. There you go.
So I guess we know who's bottoming tonight.
Yeah. Nothing more tasty than a nice can of beans over fire in the middle of the woods with an old man.
Have you considered starting a survival blog? I'm sure I can get you sponsored.
We should Instagram this for my socials.
I love survivalist content. YouTube survivalist.
Bear Grylls?
Where people are like, here's a time lapse of me in a week building a home that I lived in for a year.
It's just an excuse for people to drink their own pee.
I don't need an excuse.
The yellow part's particularly delicious, darling. Have that. Beauregard comes home and has no idea where his daughter is.
My daughter never goes anywhere without her luggage.
She left her drag.
What do I say?
You tell him that I want him to find my daughter.
Duh. It's so hard to find good help.
Jesus Christ. Tad and Ralph get found in the big search.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's a long and terrifying day.
Where's my daughter?
I don't know.
Is he gay or annoying?
I don't think he's trying to play gay. I think
He's
he's
playing
just
obnoxious.
excitable, obnoxious rich person.
Let's keep in touch, buddy.
Yes, and by keep in touch,
I hope it ends
let's
with him.
keep touching.
I hope it ends with him helping him do a survivalist blog.
I hope they have sex. That would be so fierce.
Yeah.
Like tasteful, you know, they'll pan away, but the.
Sarah is gonna come down the stairs in her party look for a grand reveal. I love this.
Oh, I can't wait.
I love your dress.
Oh, it's a little plain Jane.
You look
Beautiful.
Oh, I love the blazer, though.
You do.
Yeah.
It's much better with the blazer.
She looks like Dorothy Spornak.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Do it.
I want to get dressed up and almost kiss a guy. Christmas is f***ing fierce.
It's Tarantino.
Christmas
it really
is
is
fierce.
Do you like stars in the trees or angels?
I like stars.
I like angles.
I like people, though. Any person.
Any person.
Yeah.
I love that little Saint Lucia doll. She's really pretty. They Swedish people celebrate the Christmas, but it's
You
not.
gotta stop doing that because I get so disoriented. Am I in Sweden? Am I in America?
I know.
It's too much.
This not the Santa Claus and this the Saint Lucia.
Well, the community turns up and turns out for Jake. All share touching stories about the lodge.
I really don't know what to say. Gosh.
Thanks for the handouts. Same time next year for more donations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sierra!
I found you at last.
Oh, God.
Beauregard finds Sierra, and she gets her memory back.
Sierra. I remember that name.
I hope they get together, and based on what I know from this film, this energy, I think they are gonna get together.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have waited a whole movie for one kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Sierra wakes up in her old life, but she doesn't really like her old life anymore.
No.
Oh, I'm just helping the housekeepers out a bit. It is Christmas after all.
She's a new person. This makes me feel like anytime somebody is an I'm gonna have to hit them on the head to take out part of their memory and retrain them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go simple today.
I want a burlap sack, something scratchy, you know?
Actually, I'm in the mood for something different this morning.
Well, that makes sense to me because caviar is disgusting. Rich food is so gross.
Girl,
It's tiny,
Girl.
it's weird, and it's not yucky.
crazy.
King of the F words.
We can't say it on YouTube. Let's just say I forgot what his sexuality was.
Yeah. He's homo for the holidays, that's for sure.
You need to get dressed.
I am dressed.
But you're wearing something poor.
Bacon, a cob. This movie perpetuates the stereotype that rich people are all evil
Until they're taught a lesson.
and poor people are all nice. Jake and Alejandra still need a Christmas miracle to save their lodge. The donations are great, but it's not enough.
If only they knew of some strange, generous woman with red hair nearby. Hard to come by.
And we're gonna need a Christmas miracle.
You need a Christmas miracle and a business degree, a seed funding, and some
Totally.
investors.
I would like to thank Jake Russell and his family at the North Star Lodge.
I would make love to him. I would do it in a bright room under the sun in front of people, in front of God.
I would shave his head and then make love to him.
Let me answer that by showing you this.
He looks like a toy soldier.
Yeah, she's gonna watch me have sex with men. It's like Jeff Bezos and Pee Wee Herman. Oh my God.
Totally.
I need a Christmas miracle now.
Sierra makes things right with her dad and breaks up with Tad.
And finally, Tad goes full F word. He gets his ruby slippers and sashays down that yellow brick road towards the glory hole.
I need to find my own way.
I love a 4-day complete personality shift.
I promised your mother that I'd take care of you.
Well, I told your mother that I have you taken care of.
I was gonna say,
Sierra!
Break it off.
the real Christmas miracle is him not knowing that he's gay.
You're a great guy, but I'm just not ready for this yet.
You know I wanted a blood diamond.
Yeah, this is yellow.
You know I'm a summer.
Yeah. Heartbreak feels good in a
Place like this. I would say start breaking off engagements. That was pretty frictionless.
Yeah.
He's going for the move.
I am so sorry, Mr. Fairchild.
What are you doing for New Year's?
What? A quick little rebound.
Come on to my place. We'll do some Tina and have chem sex.
So the little girl tells her dad, just go tell Sierra he loves her.
You go find Sarah. Wait!
So wild.
He's hot. I'm not going to defend myself about this.
No, but I feel like you are being defensive about it preemptively.
Okay. It's going to be Woody Harrelson.
Give me 1 second.
It's going to be some other celebrity like, who the f***
Goldie Hawn.
I have other plans. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Well, I'm gonna say this. It has more queer representation than Bros did.
Shut the f*** up! What? And look at his smug little face. Like, oh yeah.
I'm
analingus.
sorry, I have plans. Sucking.
I'd say this was an unexpected turn, but this is the least crazy thing that's happened in this movie. This is actual queer representation.
Yeah.
A materialistic gay guy the first person he finds.
That's the truth.
That's the
Thank
tea.
you.
So Jake and Sierra have their first kiss in front of Santa Claus.
There is this holiday tradition, but I bumped my head on the way over here, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it is.
Aw, see, that's fun. Where's the tongue? Come on. I like the idea of Santa just like showing up places, making things happen, and being like, shh.
Oh, totally.
Kind of like the Coca-Cola Santa, like stealing a bottle.
Absolutely.
This is the best Christmas thing we've watched.
She's got the chops to make a full comeback and have a renaissance.
Welcome back, Lindsay. We waited so long. Honey, that ride was a sleigh. I'm gonna say this movie had everything.
It had the return of an iconic diva in her true, beautiful, glorious form.
Lindsay Lohan.
I was talking about Tad.
It had surprise gay / bisexual innuendos.
Amnesia.
It had snow,
Ice fishing.
Santa Claus,
Hijinks.
more amnesia.
Pratfalls.
So check out Falling for Christmas here on Netflix.
We think you'll fall in love with Falling for Christmas.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.